Does the panel think that the savings to the Treasury achieved by freezing the legal aid budget, and thereby cutting it in real terms, result in a real economic saving to the country? Or does the panel share my view that spending more money solving legal problems for the poorest and most vulnerable members of society would ultimately save taxpayers more? And I have to say, like many people here, I can provide daily examples from the coalface where I think that happens.
What we need to look at is, first of all, everyone talks about vulnerable clients, and I don't think there are any clients that aren't vulnerable who are getting legal aid. So that's my starting point. One of the things that I think we do need to address is that the information we give to clients at the moment, which is absolutely non-existent, and I think that will change over time. I think people are saying, what are the outcomes that this lawyer's got, what's the difference between these legal firms, what's the difference between these law centres, and I think we need to address that. The second point is about not paying...
Well, why are you so... I mean, doctors are doing it, hospitals are doing it, why shouldn't you do it?
What's category 1, 2 and 3 all about then?
Absolutely, but in terms of moving towards a quality standard, we should actually publicise that. We should say that, we should tell that to the clients. And when I have that discussion, people say absolutely not. Well, people say they
accepted that there have been unexpected consequences of providing specific targets within the NHS, and that it would not be appropriate to start spreading these problems across the board.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about giving clients more information than we do now. And I think I'm quite surprised that actually we give nothing at the moment, and we just say, we make all kinds of excuses about people wouldn't understand it, how would you do it, it's too complicated. And I just think that's something we need to think about for the future. But your other question was about the budget.
I used to think kind of, I got Sean Jenkins off.
Well, I think one of the things we are bringing in some kind of quality indicator, and you can give people the scores from that on a 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's irrelevant, won't really be left to choose from.
We'll see. But
that's a serious point, it's not just a heckle.
Your question was about the legal aid budget, and one of the things, regardless of how much money goes into the legal budget from the Treasury, and I think that is a discussion for other people, certainly way beyond me, but one of the things we can do is to make sure we don't spend it on things that legal aid is meant to be ring-fenced for. And I'm thinking about the way we are increasingly picking up the cost of residential social work assessments. I'm not saying we shouldn't pay for them, I'm not saying we shouldn't contribute, but I don't think we should pay for all of them, and there are other examples like that.
Felicity.
I think there's actually a very straightforward answer to this question, which was among the many consultation papers that young legal aid lawyers have responded to over the last year was the Fairer Deal paper. And in that paper it was clearly set out that the cost of unresolved legal problems for the public is twice that of the legal aid budget. And on a logical approach, any government should therefore be investing in legal aid rather than fixing fees and freezing a budget at this point.